wonder if that's working. Hi. Hello. It's been it's been it's been these past few days, but I'm here, finally back. Yesterday, well, actually, let's start at the top. Hi, Summonslav. Let's start at the top. Welcome everyone, lurkers, friends, family, extended family, cousins, the like. Let's start on Monday. Hey honey. Proud of you, gamer, for making it back to stream. I'm happy to be back. Listen, folks. Monday, I came on here to stream as I usually do, and I was attacked. Assaulted, really. By the ghost in the machine. I still don't know what the hell happened. I logged on and suddenly my voice was like, like, and I was the other word, and it was at and over. See, I was doing that on purpose, folks. My voice, like, I had to shut down the stream. I had to go into my settings to figure out what the heck was going on because I didn't change anything. Why would I change anything? I got my audio levels exactly where I wanted them to be. It was beautiful. My voice sounded great. It used to not sound as great as it did like a week ago, or up until a week ago. It was great. Like I had like audio ducking set up so that when I start speaking, music and gameplay, whatever else is playing will be overpowered by my voice, by the sheer power of my voice, and I was very happy with that setup. And then Monday was just like, no, actually all that work you put in, no. So I got it to a workable place where I was comfortable streaming, where you could still hear my voice, you could still hear gameplay. It wasn't the ideal, but it was like, okay, let me just get through the stream, I'll fix it later. And then things just went off the rails. I don't even know how I sound right now. I think I don't sound amazing. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm a little hot. I'm a little hotter than I usually am, I think. There might be a little clipping. Please feel free to let me know if the audio needs a little adjustment. I'm not saying like, you know, like, oh, it could stand to be a little lower. I just mean in general. Like if it's a little bit of clipping, because I can't, like, I'm not monitoring because I don't have separate channels, so I can't listen to how I sound right now. But that's beside the point. So Monday night I was like struggling to try to like figure out what the heck is going on because my settings were just out of whack. And then suddenly ducking wasn't working, so whenever I talk, the music or the gameplay I was listening to would not lower down. And I was like, why? Why is this happening? And then a new problem arose. There was suddenly static in the audio I was like in my microphone. So even when I hit mute, even when my microphone was off, there was still the bars were still going crazy on in my audio mixer because it was still picking up an audio source, and I don't know what it was. So I think I got rid of it. I think you should just be hearing music now, and the audio mixer, like, don't ask me what I did because I don't know. I was checking boxes, unchecking boxes. I installed a new codec. Apple apparently makes the best audio codecs, and so I had to download the installer for iTunes and then use a ripper called 7-zip to rip a codec in the iTunes out, so that way OBS can use it. I don't know if that's even working. I don't know. I don't know, but I did it because there was like oh, make your audio sound good, and I was like, maybe this will help. Maybe this will get rid of the ghost in the machine. And then yesterday night, I was like doing tests again. There's my recycle bin is filled with videos of me recording myself, or playing games, or playing music and talking and saying testing over and over again. It's ingrained in my brain now. Long story short, I think I solved it. I do need to make some more slight adjustments to the microphone, but I have a stream to do. I cannot cancel 2 days in a row because I don't stream on Thursdays. So I'm glad you folks are here. I'm glad you guys are listening to me rant. Folks are listening to me rant. Thank you for your patience. It's slime time. Let's get to the slimes. I don't even have the game boot. I don't even have Epic Games pulled up. I need to open Epic, then launch the slimes. Folks, it's slime time. I know you've been waiting. I've been waiting. I've been looking forward to unwinding with my slimes. Honey is letting me know. In general, audio is good. I don't notice anything weird. That is good news to me because it's been hell and a half these past 48 hours. So I did a little test, not stream, but I tested my audio. I played a little Destiny. I played like maybe 10 minutes. And my microphone audio was fine, but it wasn't ducking. So if the game is too loud and you can't hear me over the game, I don't know if it's even ducking. I think it is? Hold on, let me just Alt-Tab. Testing. Okay, it seems to be... Yeah, it seems to mute a little bit when I start talking, which is what it should be doing. So that's what the mixer is telling me. I just wanna see my slimes. We're gonna get some slime ranching done today, folks. Yesterday I didn't even have a game planned. I was just gonna play a little Destiny because the weekly reset happens every Tuesday. I was just gonna play a little Destiny and then jump into some more Slime Rancher. And then I was so mad. I was so mad yesterday, you guys. I was already having a rough week. Some personal news that I'm not gonna get into, but you know, there was some rough stuff that happened last week, and you know, it's still ongoing, but still a little better now. But like, it was just like on top of that, it was just like, this is, you know, like when things are going bad, it just feels like the whole world's against you. So I was just not happy yesterday. Like my emotions, my emotions are very tender right now. So thank y'all, appreciate your patience and your support. But I'm happy to be back. Happy to be back with you folks. And thank you for tuning in. We're gonna get some Simon done. So I think last or Monday we discovered a rad Gordo slime hidden away in one of the caves, which is awesome. And we now have a teleporter that'll take us right straight over there, so that'll save us some time. We unlocked some new blueprints, and we unlocked some new items. So this will deposit plort and stuff to our refinery, which is very cool. We don't have to run all the way to the refinery, and we're unlocking more little quality of life things, and that is making a fun game even more convenient, I guess is a word I want to use. No, we don't need to put any more. We can put some of these boom ports in here, just so we have them in here. But anyway, I hope you folks were having had a better 48 hours than I did. Things are fine now. Things are fine now. No need to worry. I do want to do some more like improvements to my stream, like both with the visuals. Like I want to update some of the the waiting screens and stuff, get everything looking a little more consistent. But like that shouldn't be stuff I need to worry about. Like that shouldn't be stressful stuff. That should be fun stuff, because like it really is fun to customize my stream, to get music playing where I want it to play, to get visuals looking the way I want it to look. Like I want to add like little things. Like I want to add a border to my webcam. You know, where I'm at. Like, you know, add a fun little border, maybe some cool looking transitions. But that all takes, you know, time. Like you got to learn how to do all that stuff, and I like learning that stuff. It's just when you update, sometimes the software just says screw you, actually, and things go real bad real fast. But I'm glad that I think I got things back to a somewhat good state. More adjustment needs to be made, of course, as per usual. I'm happy to be back. I'm feeling a lot better. Excited to get that $1,400 for those of you who are in the States. The House. Your politics minute. The House just passed. I don't even remember the name of the bill, but House just passed it. So it's said to be apparently it's going to be signed on Friday. So next few weeks, getting a little bit of a getting some much needed stimulus. Which I will happily take. Happily. That's good news. Will it be the last stimulus that we see up until the pandemic quote-unquote ends? Who knows? I think so. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good, like I said, hope y'all are having a good, Honey says, I can't remember if college students listed as dependents are getting anything. So, I actually know the answer to this. Yes, you will be getting, college students who are dependents will be getting some of that stimulus money. They're included in this round, so rejoice. Oh, Pog. Yes, Pog indeed. So yes, dependents will be received. I know I have a friend who is a dependent, and they did not get... They got the 600, but they did not get the first 1,200, which is a bummer because they're no longer in school, but their guardian still claimed them as a I almost said still claimed them as a pandemic, still claimed them as a dependent, and so they didn't get anything, even though they work full time, and you know. That's their money. Like that stimulus money is your money. So don't let anyone try to shame you. Hey Kuya, Bridges, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are having an excellent day. Glad that you could make it. But yes, dependents will be getting that stimu. So, rejoice! Bridges clarifies that they are not cooking this time, which is cool and awesome. Because now you can focus all on me. How's your day and how's the stream so far? I just started. I ranted at the top. I had some audio stuff going on the past 2 days. So let me know how it sounds. I think I fixed it, but you know, any and all. If my audio, my mic quality is clipping a little bit, like if it's getting a little too hot, let me know so I can make adjustments. Not right now, but like just like when the stream's over, I can go back and make adjustments, because I made some like last minute adjustments. I was literally looking at YouTube videos 5 minutes before I started streaming. Bridget says, sound is great on my end. Okay, Honey said the same thing, so that's good. Let me know how the mix is. Usually my voice is supposed to... Usually the gameplay is supposed to duck. It's supposed to get quieter when I start talking. So, as long as you can hear both of them very clear, like very well. Like when I'm talking, obviously my voice, but you know, as long as the mix is good. Honey says, "Oh, cool! I'm about to lurk in a bit. I have to write a discussion board post for class." Bridget says, "Oh, that's neat. I didn't know you could control that. I'll send you the tutorial video I looked at. It's very it's really easy to set up in OBS. So yeah, I'll let you know. Because I used to have a problem where like I would be constantly adjusting on a per game basis the volume because I just couldn't get it to balance. So like there'd be some like I remember I did a Mass Effect stream last year where you could not hear the game at all. You could just hear my voice, or it was vice versa. I think it was you could only hear the game and you could barely hear my commentary. I think that was it. And I was like, I wonder if there's a way for me, like when I start talking, for the gameplay to like automatically quiet, like go quieter. And it's called audio ducking. It's really easy to set up. Just need to set up a compressor filter in OBS and then make the adjustments from there, but it's pretty easy. Milky Miles here to shit all over our beautiful farm. My toast is in the jam here. Help out a pal, yeah? Alright, 3 phosphor plorts and 2 rad plorts. That's really easy. Smokey's just yanking our chain around now. Bridget says, "Oh, sick! Never would have thought." Yeah, that stuff's all in there. OBS presents so many good little tweaks. The problem is sometimes everything just breaks for no reason, and you don't know why. As for Honey, who mentioned that they're lurking, a little unrelated, actually totally unrelated, but I don't know how I would be able to do virtual school. Like, I think I mentioned this, maybe I have mentioned this on stream, but I did pretty well in school, but I don't know, I just can't do online. Like, I would be even when I was like in class school, like whenever we had to do discussion board posts, I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, I did a lot of creative writing classes and we did workshops, and I would always have something to say about someone's story, or I would always have feedback to give. But like, ask me to do the same with discussion board posts, and I'm just like, I don't know. Even like I help out at a preschool. I mean, help out is kind of putting it lightly, but I work at a preschool, and like I had to wake up earlier for in class. I would rather do that a million times than online. I just hate it so much. I just hate virtual classroom. Oh, see, yeah, you're an artist, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Discussion board posts suck so bad in art classes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same for creative writing classes. Like, yeah, I don't know. Bridget says, "This new version of school is some next level though. My brother is in right now and he's having a hard time paying attention, and he's finding that there's a lot of awkward silences." I bet, like, that would be me totally. Like, I'm a bit of an introvert, but like, put me in a creative writing class and to talk about some art, to talk about some writing, and I'll speak up immediately, but I don't know about the a webcam. Count me out. So I have a like my idea, which was never gonna happen, but like my idea was like, you know what? for the duration of the pandemic, let's just take a year off. Like, that was never gonna happen. But I'm just like, let's just call it and just say, hey, let's all just stay home. Just worry about staying healthy. Don't even worry about, like, you know, just like review the stuff you already know and don't lose that. But I don't know. It was never gonna happen because money. But I feel like everyone should have just taken the year off. In my honest opinion, which is in the minority, but just like online school, especially for grade school, cannot be much better. Like, I don't know. That's a controversial take, I'm sure, but Honey says, my biggest issue is that there's a lot of artists in my class who just don't know how to write and also aren't willing to put in the effort. Speaking as a writer, I will definitely say that it's definitely the ability to share your thoughts. I feel like needs to be taught. Like not like essay writing, but just getting certain opinions across. I don't know how to put that in better words, but like, I think in my workshop class, like I complained to my old community creative writing professor when I went to visit her, and I was like, I think there should be a class for teaching how to critique. Not in a mean way, but like, you know, just in a constructive way, because I feel like criticism in general is a lost art. Like, you know, people think it's about being mean or about being very pedantic. It's a lot more nuance than that. Bridges asks, oh yeah, you mentioned you write. What kind of things do you write? So I mostly write fiction. I do slice of life fiction. I'm working on a sci-fi novel that has been in development for years. I'll finish it one day. So yeah, slice of life fiction, some science fiction, the good stuff. And he says, like, trying to scratch together a comment on someone's 150-word discussion board post when the minimum was 150 per question. And yes. Write, but constructive. Write, but make it constructive. It's easier said than done, but whatever. And yeah, reading constructively, that's like also something that I think, like, one of my biggest pet peeves in my creative writing class was whenever we were doing critiques and people would be like upset about a character in the story, and not how the character is written, just upset about what the character did. And it's like, okay, so like, do you want me to make the character nice because they're the antagonist? Like, that's like, I can make the character different, but then that's a different character. Like, that's not really a critique. Like, you can critique how a character is characterized for sure, but I don't know. There's definitely some people who didn't understand that, you know, sometimes you gotta, that's not a critique to dislike something on its face, you know, like. That's cool. Gotta love slice of life, although it's fiction. Is it based on reality? Based is kind of like, I feel like even, you know, even the most fantastical fiction is gonna be based so, like, you know, based on some truth to it, but that doesn't mean like it's, you know, it's spinning off of something that may have happened, even if it's like something totally out there. But it's usually inspired. Like, so there's like, I have some stories about like, for some reason my what am I saying? Like, I have one story that's about a guy who's on a church trip, and it's based on a real event, but like that event was like just the genesis of the idea, but not so much. Everything after that was like it's fictional. And I have to make sure I, like, even in my fiction class, I had to be like, hey, by the way, this character is not me. I know they're very well realized, but it's not me. Fake person. Not me. Although I will also add that a lot of, or I should say all of my characters are queer. Even if it's not explicitly stated in the text. What am I doing? I'm just like, it's by default. They are not. These characters are not heterosexual. Or white. Which goes without saying. Like, why would I write white characters? I'm not white. Definitely. Not really what if, just totally made up. So just invented characters for the story. But when I say a slice of life, I just mean that it's just a character plopped, like, and you're just dropping into a moment in time with them. Well, who needs food? They don't need food. These boom slimes are pissing me off, as per usual. They need food? They do need food. Alright, I'll get y'all some food. Y'all need food? I mean, y'all got food in here. Some of it's gonna rot though, but whatever. I don't know if I think I mentioned last time, but these, there are definitely more of them. I only have 2 now. I'm gonna kill them, by the way. I'm gonna get rid of them because there's only 2 of them, and I want to put something new in there. I already have a lot of phosphor slimes and enough tabby slimes, so I don't need to hold on to them. So they're gonna go to the trash can in the sky, because that's life. That's life. I've gotten into reading because of the I was like the Panera, and I started reading a lot of teen queer romances, and I was just living for the fluff and angst. Ooh, that sounds excellent. I need to read some more. Part of the reason I've taken a bit of a writing break is because I haven't been reading as much, and I feel like it's kind of been stifling my creative juices, so I want to do some reading to kind of jumpstart that again. Oh, we got someone else on the line. Bob is a pervert. Victor Humphreys. If possible, please acquire the following for a future study. Why, thanks. 8 tabby slimes and 2 puddle slimes. Wow. Alright, man. Oh, I used to write a lot of poetry when you were younger. Haven't felt inspired lately. Well, you know, still a writer at heart. So just whenever I hear that someone's in that situation, you know, where they're kind of lacking the inspiration or just haven't felt. I feel like a lot of the time, folks end up in that situation because they worry about skill level or something like that. Like where it's like, I haven't written in a long time and I've lost my edge. So I would just say, make sure you just keep it low stakes if you do decide to write. Like, don't put pressure on yourself to write the next greatest, best poem ever. Just keep it low stakes and just do it on your own time. Just do it little by little. I do need to write something. I don't think I've written anything since this year started. I did write a few things last year, but I haven't opened up. I haven't opened up a Word doc since the year started, which not good at all. But I will. Ah! Stay in here! I don't want you to leave! But yeah, that's my little advice for the day. Yeah, little by little, just keep it low stakes. Don't worry about, like, oh, does this make sense? Is this stupid? Is this silly? Because I'm not... whenever I find out someone is just writing just to just because I'm always all for it. Because getting discouraged or feeling like you don't measure up, I feel like can definitely hurt. When I say hurt, I mean like, I don't know. Sometimes you get in your own head and like you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm good enough or if I'll ever be good enough. Yeah. Just don't worry about it. Take it easy. Relax. Take a chill pill, etc. Oh, my little guys are hungry. Just been learning to surrender to wherever life takes me. That is not a bad motto. Healthy habits. Or natural habits. I think natural is a more inviting word, or inviting way to put it. Hey, that was... Hey, look. And streaming, lol. And now look at me, making friends, trying new things, learning new things, fun stuff. That was definitely my... I don't want to say inspiration, but that definitely played a factor into why I started streaming. Just a big ol' why not? Yeah. It's actually funny because, like, when I did start streaming last year, like, you know, like you look at like bigger streamers and you're just like, man, they got the lighting set up, they got all this stuff. And I was just like, I don't know if I'm like should I buy an Elgato so I can do like captures from my console? Should I buy a ring light? Should I buy like the fancy gear? You know, you don't want to spend money. Like I was like, because like once I put money into it, like I can't have 0 viewers when I have like a whole bunch of equipment, you know. So I was like really worried about putting any financial backing into, I mean, what's essentially a hobby. Like I made affiliate, what, 2 weeks ago? And what should I do next? Like I'm like very much. All right, let's go get those. Let's go get stuff for him, and then see if we can find that rad slime. My setup might. Okay, look. You definitely. I'm sure. Must feel very DIY, but my setup is like just. It's very minimal. So I did eventually buy a ring light. I did eventually buy these lights. The lights I have hanging up right now were they were not for the stream. Like I bought them because I wanted some. I wanted to add a little visual. Cause I was at home due to the pandemic, like everyone else, and I was like, I need a change of scenery, even though I can't go anywhere. So I bought the lights. So like, yeah, the lights definitely add. I think, like it. I feel like just on a very basic level. So a lot of the improvements I made are very subtle that I made over time. I didn't rush myself. I didn't think to myself, oh, I gotta make it like this so my streams can be better. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it very gradual so that way I just turn around one day and I have all the stuff I need. The ring light was very intentional for the streams, but also I was like, you know what? I want to get a ring light that has a lot of multi-use so that I can use it for other things. So like the one I have goes to the floor and it has a little tripod and it has a clip for my phone. So I'm like, you know what? Even if I'm not streaming, if I'm like recording a video or I don't know, if I just want to have it up my phone up somewhere. So I made sure everything had a little double use so I could justify the payment. The only thing I don't have so far is a Elgato game capture. And I have been considering buying a better webcam because I'm using this is my integrated laptop webcam, which is not the best, but not the worst. Good lighting is a good investment. I definitely agree with that. See my Amazon recent purchases. Yeah, I think my thing is I don't really play on my PS4 anymore anyway, so I'm like, okay, so now it's the point of like like, am I gonna even play anything on a console? But like before, it was like, am I gonna be able to stream enough? And now it's like, okay, I'm gonna stream, but am I gonna play anything on my console? So like, if I ever get a Switch or if I get a PS5, I think I'll buy one, an Elgato as well. Ooh. Okay. Never tell Honey if I get a ring light. Why? Will Honey secretly judge? Oh man. So the funny thing is I have Dead Cells on my PS4, but I was able to stream it because I also have Xbox Game Pass on PC. And it's on, and Dead Cells is on there, so it doesn't have any of my progress, but I was still able to stream like I was still able to stream a little Dead Cells because of that. That's cool. I gotta run here. So I'm heading out to for those of you who are watching as I very wordlessly make my way through the slime time. I want to get to the rad slime and pump it full of delicious treats. It eats vegetables. I think it's over here. Dead Cells rules though. Such a good game. Alright, it should be in here somewhere, I think. Did I just make a loop-de-loop? Wait. Oh man. I made a mistake! I went the wrong way. Yeah. Honey is correct. It's good that it's more accessible light source, but any light will do the trick. I think my thing was that I just didn't like, turning my light in my face. I'll say just do what I did and find a cheap ring light. Doesn't need to be the expensive fancy kind. Mine was $27, and it has the tripod and all that stuff. All right, let's see if we can. All right, I took a wrong turn. Music is so good here. Oh, I have not gone back to Hades. I mean, to Dead Cells since I played Hades. They're just such different games. They're both excellent action games, but oh, here it is. They're excellent action games, but oh, the wait, eat the Oka. Ah! Time to puke. Oh, looks like we need some more. Yeah, the radiation was growing. What the heck? I didn't sign up for this. It's dangerous. Yeah, don't overspend. Or underspend. You know, you want to make sure you're getting something that is quality. Yeah, not $5. Alright, if this little bit of food I have doesn't blow up that rat slime, then we'll just head back to the ow! Head back to the I'm so turned around right now. Okay, it was not here. Where am I? Let's go back around. Ow. Ow. Lost. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good Wednesday, a good Wednesday. Oh, there's definitely a map. Oops. It's just kind of. Oh wait, there it is. I didn't even know it was marked on the map. Alright, so it's this way. I don't really use the map that often. It's a nice looking map, but Anyway, what was I gonna ask? Oh, yeah, y'all doing anything new, interesting, fun as of late? I don't know. Y'all know how my day or week has been. I mean, the week isn't even over. What am I even talking about? How my last few days have been. With the ow. Oh no! Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it died in the water. Oh wow! So I'm guessing the weather got a little bit better over where you are, Bridges. If you were able to go out for a run, which is very cool. I did not go for a walk today because it was raining. Actually, it wasn't raining when I decided not to go for the walk, but I was like, you know, it might start raining while I'm on the walk, so I'm just not gonna go. Nope. Went the wrong way. Apparently it was warmer than Cali. Wow, how warm was it? Today is... It's not super chilly. You know, wear some long sleeves weather. I'm so turned around! I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. Alright. Should be down here then. Ow. Alright, am I missing like a little... Oh. There we go. Wow. Wow. Still nothing, huh? Okay. Today it was like 12 Celsius. I do not know how much that is. But it sounds cool. Usually whenever someone tells me something in Celsius, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna not open up my conversion calculator. And then I'm like, oh wow, that's a little bit. Someone says, oh, I haven't found the Rad Gordo yet. Yeah, I just stumbled upon it on accident, so that's cool. Or that was cool, I should say. Alright, let's head back to the farm for now. Need to find some more tabby slimes for Victor Humphreys. If it hasn't expired yet. Oh, it expired. Damn it. My ranching skills are gonna make you squirm, like a worm. 53 degree, 53.6 Fahrenheit is 12 Celsius. It's actually 53 here, so it's actually we're actually exactly the same in terms of that, which is very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we got some rain today. Or last night. It didn't really rain during the day, which is... I was kind of bummed. We have not had a lot of rain here in Southern California this year, which is not good because we are very drought prone. So that might be happening again soon. Should I make a little pond here? What's what I got back here? I don't want to just throw these little puddle slimes away, but I don't have anywhere else to put them. Cali weather in Ontario. I've never been up to Canada before. On my places to visit for sure. But it's gonna thunderstorm and get cold during the weekend again. But that's okay, I'm here for the storm. I wish we got. We did not get storms. We did not get thunderstorms. We rarely get thunderstorms here in California. We did get one earlier this year though, which was kind of wild. But yeah, we don't really get those. I love Moki Miles. She says some sad stuff randomly though. Moki's going through it, okay? Alright, what was I was gonna make a new hybrid slime, but I forgot what I was gonna combine. It's gonna be the crystal slime and something else. I don't remember though. It'll come back to me. Maybe. I went to Moki Miles's last week. I went to Moki Miles's little corner of the ranch or the frontier, whatever this place is called. And I had to like chase down some thunder slimes or whatever, and I did not understand what I was supposed to do. So I was like, okay, whatever. She'll be like, I have the best plot of land in the world, and then in the next sentence be like, I wish my parents loved me. Aww. You know, she does give off spoiled kid vibes, so things are starting to add up. Someone says that's a good place to farm money. Okay. I would love a tip on what it is I'm supposed to do, because all I was doing was running around in a circle chasing them, but like I just didn't know what I was supposed to do. All right, let's decorizer. Let's buy that. I get an email? What the heck is the decorizer? Where is it? Got the toy vendor. Maybe it's a thingy. Maybe it's a blueprint. It's easy if you turn around and shoot when they run to you. Okay, I'll give that a shot. I was just unclear on what I was supposed to be doing at all. What is this? Transport items in this expansion. Oh. I guess is this DLC stuff? I don't know. If anyone knows what the heck that is, let me know. You feed them with electricity to get the plorts. Yeah, I got... Oh, I guess I didn't really get that. Because they were running away and I was just like, am I supposed to be chasing them? I know the Quicksilver plorts collect automatically, but... Bridget says, I shall BRB. Gotta drive my mom to pick up something up. I'll lurk in the meantime. Super close. Should it be more than a half an hour? Okay. Head on back. Don't stay out too long. Drive safely, etc. etc. I don't know what the difference is between the color. Is it like... Oh. Okay. Interesting. So we can make our slimes look a little cuter, I guess? A lot I still gotta learn about this game, folks. Alright, I guess we can take another look at Monkey Miles' little Quicksilver area a little later. 'Cause yeah, when I was over there, I was like, what am I doing? Oh, there's a Deckerizer here too. This is a little odd because like usually the game explains everything to you, and then this thing just shows up and there's no explanation of like what it is. Is it here? Am I just Port Market? I don't see it. Oh, where? You store decorations in it. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Oh. Then what's area cleanup? Is that just if I have decorations out here if I want to just pick them all up, I guess? Alright, well, whatever. We'll take a look at that later. Decorations are ornaments and floating lights that you find in certain places. Okay. I'm feeling mighty slow today. Oh, you guys are hungry. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of them soon, so it doesn't matter. I just don't know what. I just can't remember what I was gonna replace them with. We got a lot of honey slimes. We got a lot of phosphorus slimes. We got rock crystal slime, but we got a lot of rock slimes, don't we? Might still make one of those. They're pretty common around Christmas and New Year's, I think. Alright, let's sell the rest of this. And then we're gonna make the rounds, collect some food, feed our slimes, and then head on back out there to fatten up that rad Gordo. Just a little bit of a reminder. I know that Nightbot has been dutifully reminding folks of my various socials, but if you haven't already and you would like to, please feel free to join my server. That's my Discord server, aptly titled AJ, because I am bad at names. Like, legitimately, I'm just not good at coming up with creative names. But anyway, yeah, feel free to join us over there. We talk games, we share memes. I think I've mentioned already, I'm planning to do a Jackbox night very soon. So, if you are looking for some folks to hang out with, there's also some other streamers. Bridges, who is lurking, who was in here a little more, who was in here earlier. They stream. My buddy Mo streams. They post stream announcements in there. So if you want to know, or you can just follow them right now. No biggie. I got some other friends who don't stream, who just, you know, hang out and share the occasional meme from time to time, or song recommendations, etc. So yeah, just feel free to pop on by. I'll post another invite before the end of the stream. If the Nightbot might beat me to it, so just letting you know, just reminding you folks. Ooh, that's some Oka. Okay. I was trying to say okay like Oka, but it sounded real dumb. So I apologize for that, and let's just pretend that didn't happen. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. Oka. Nope. Still does not sound good when I say that out loud. All right. Let's see which one of our delicious are. Oh, they need food. I don't have any food for them right now. They're good on food. They are good on food. Y'all are gonna die, so I'm not gonna feed y'all. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. Ow. I'll feed him some mocha. I'll get half. I think this week I'm finally going to start Final Fantasy XII. It's been on my to-do list for a long time. I think I'm finally going to give it a shot. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got him through. Last time I could not get him through. I had to go all the way around. Fly, my pretties! Fly! Oh, come on, you got wings, you can... Okay, well. That didn't work out quite the way I thought it was gonna work out, but you know what? It's fine. They are not malnourished. They missed one, maybe 2 meals at most. They're fine. Flap those wings! Let's just pretend canonically they survived. I think canonically, I'm not saying this just to assuage my guilty conscience, because I don't have a guilty conscience. But I think it's safe to assume that they survived. Because why wouldn't they? We see slimes playing in water all the time. Let me feed them so they could get through the gap. Listen, I accept a lot of things, a lot of shortcomings. I am an imperfect person, but I am a damn good father. Okay. These slimes don't know how good they got it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Like I said, they're all alive. I don't even have an incinerator. That's how alive they are. An incinerator would be so much more easier. Like, I just throw them in the fire and then boop. Summonslaw says, a J is telling lies on the internet. Listen, I am a lot of things, but a liar? Not one of them. I have it on good authority that the slimes I've released over the past few days, perfectly fine. Good authority. Doesn't get much gooder than that, folks. Look, I'm about to look what is this? What is this? Boom. Food. Water. What more can you ask for? The basics. Look, I already put food in the tank. There's a little more. Bam. 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 Would a neglectful father do that? No, they would not. Look at them. Look at those smiling faces. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is it don't get much better than that. It don't not. We are lush with boomplorts, folks. Alright. Oh, wait, no, they do not eat veggies. They do. Right. Oh, they're gonna need food. And me, as a good father I am, I'm gonna make sure that they get that food. I need to make another one of those depositors here. There are just way too many. No backpack upgrades. Been a while. I got a blueprint for like a mobile marketplace. Wait, I think I bought one of those. I think I could just set it down whenever I want. Alright. I still got plenty of mint mangoes, so let's just... I do like that my little bee is getting plenty of play. Oh yeah, I gotta feed my awful children. Alright, that seems good enough. Alright, here's some stone hands. What slime science things are you liking the most so far? Slime science things? Like... What do you mean? Can you expand upon that question? Like, you mean like gameplay mechanic, or the blueprint stuff? The stuff that you make in the lab. I'm not sure. I don't think I really made anything that's super duper cool. I mean, I like the resource gathering stuff, just because it's another fun layer. Speaking of which, we should probably make another one of those so we can get back to extracting resources. I don't think I've made anything like super fun yet. Like I haven't made a turret yet. Yeah. These stinkies. Alright, let's see what we can make. Alright, we can make... Still can't make a med station. Still can't make a hydro turret. Can't make a taming bell. Novice Gordo snare. We can make one of those. But do we want to? I'll think about it. Oh, there are the decorations. Blue coral columns. Alright, let's make some extractors. Advanced drill. Advanced pump. Dang, those eat through those pink plorts. Alright, gotta make sure I save up on those. Alright, let's go get some veggies and then head back and pop that rat slime. Yep, there goes Nightbot with that Discord invite. So folks, feel free to join us if you have not already and you wish to. If you don't wish to, hey, no pressure. You can keep it chill, hang out for these streams, and have a grand old time. But if you want to join us on the server, the invitation is open. All I ask is you be a good person who is not a jerk and a big poopy head. But aside from that, I mean, there are rules. There's a list of rules that you look at, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of them are common sense for any community. Just want to make sure it remains a safe and welcoming environment. So, if you want to be a part of that, make sure you hit that link and join us. I did install a market link. Should I build it here? Where should I build it? I mean, eventually I can build it wherever I want, because hopefully I'll get to a point where I have enough resources, but I kind of do like it here, because like it seems a little useless because I just need to walk through there to get to the main one. But also, like, you know, this connects with, like, yeah, I'm gonna build it here because I have a lot of slimes in here and over there. Yeah. Yay, we did it. Oh, so convenient. So convenient. Now all we need is the refiner. Oh! It's not that far from here. But eventually we just want to get to a place of pure convenience. I actually do need a lot more pink ports. So let's check on our power of convenience. Hey, why do you think there are so many Starbuckses? Because people like their coffee. That right there. Power of convenience. Like on Monday, I went to get Starbucks, and one of the Starbucks that I usually go to didn't have the drink I wanted, and so you know what I did? I went to the next one, which is the same distance from my house. Because they did have it. It's kind of weird to think about. Wow, this rooster's just been hanging out. Bye. Oh wow, we got plenty. That's what happens when you neglect. I did not realize I had so many uncollected pink ports. Alright, that's going to the refinery. Especially because pink ports aren't really worth a lot anyway, so it's like, might as well just sell them immediately. I mean, not sell them, put them in the refinery, I mean. Thora West, we haven't heard from her in a minute. Best part of the range? You hear all those cars and people? Yeah, I don't either. I like her fit. She has like a nice little coat, some overalls. It's a good fit. Alright, 8 pink slimes, 5 with the berries, 1 boom port. Alright, let's just go find. There's like 10 of them here. Alright. Bye. All the stuff she needs are like very close to where I'm standing. Which is great. Good news for me. We need 1 boom. Boom! Bam! Need 1 boom port. Well, let's take this out. I want to find a new slime. Who knows if that's possible today, but I want to find one. I wonder if eventually there's like some radioactive protection you can buy for to handle the rad slimes. Because I want to hug them so bad, but that'll kill me. So we will refrain from doing that. All right, let's satisfy Thora West's the only way we know how. The heaping helping of plorts. Alright, I'm back. I had to say bye to Mother. Are there any new games anyone's looking forward to? Anything new coming out soon? Oh yeah, I said I wanted to make a hunter plort combo. I am off my rocker. So maybe a hunter and a crystal? I need to save their plorts then. Oh, I have 14 of them. I don't get a ton of hunter plorts because I intentionally just haven't been dealing with that. Alright, how many of them are there? We can start off with 4. Ow! Work our way up. Yeah, any games anyone's looking forward to anytime soon? Anything recently announced? I know there's been a few Nintendo Directs. I don't know. I'm very curious about that Nier Replicant remake. Wow. Oh yeah, they start off very angry. Ow. Forgot. Eat the food, jerk! Made like the most dangerous slime of all time. Oh, let me go get some more food before you guys destroy my enclosure. New Largo. I do like the look of it. It's a cool looking slime. But very dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Why did I do that? I forgot that they get angry. Is this still angry? I can't tell. I think it's good. Alright, I put 4 in there, so there should be like one lone. There they are. The plort. The plort. I'll feed you. Eat it. Wow. Ow. Alright. Alright, I know this isn't your favorite, but it's what I got on hand, so... Please don't kill me. Wow. Bridges is back. Hello, stream is still holding strong. I just asked, no one's answered yet, but I literally just asked it. Someone else says, watch you get back in the everyone. Not out of the realm of possibility, but hopefully not something that'll happen, because that sounds awful. Whoa, it actually just started hailing really hard just right now. Oh man. Oh! It's raining now here where I'm at, so maybe we're gonna get some of that hail down here where I am. Oh, what did I ask? Oh, any games on the horizon that anyone's looking forward to? I think I mentioned Nier Replicant. I'm curious to see that because I really like Nier Automata, but I never played the original. And Mass Effect Remastered. I'm looking forward to that. And Deathloop. Deathloop is another game I'm very excited about. Also says Pokemon Snap. Oh yeah, that actually. I don't know if that's enough to get me to finally buy a Switch. I'm getting that stimulus money soon, so I need something to spend it on. Maybe finally getting a Switch for that might not be such a bad idea. The funny thing is, every single time I'm thinking about getting a Switch, there's always a headline, new news of the impending, finally, maybe perhaps powerful Switch. And I'm like, do I want to wait for that? Because they keep teasing it, and I'm tired of waiting. I mean, honestly, I'm not really waiting these days. I almost bought a Switch last year when they sold out, just because I was like, oh, I'm at home and there's Animal Crossing's coming out. Maybe it's time to finally get one, and so I lucked out because they were sold out, and so I did not make that purchase. Nintendo is such a tease. They are definitely... They knew what they're doing. They knew what they're doing. It's been like that for, like, I want to say, like, the last 3 years. Just, like, every year. That powerful Switch is finally coming. It's coming. And then, no. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Let's see. Honey says, I can't remember any other games I'm looking forward to. Oh, Diamond Pearl Remake Remaster. I never played Diamond and honestly I haven't played that many Pokemon games. I only played Fire Red on the Nintendo Advance. But if I do get a Switch, that's another game that I probably will check out. Yeah, this year, like, not to be Mr. in the know, but there's not gonna be a lot of huge releases this year because of the pandemic. We got lucky last year. A lot of the games that were already in progress made it out safely, but yeah, it's gonna be a very light year for game releases. But luckily I have a pretty big backlog of stuff, so I'm not really that torn up about it. Like I said, Mass Effect Remastered, I'm just letting y'all know right now. Like when that comes out, that's what I'm playing on stream. Like I'm gonna play through that entire thing, that entire trilogy on stream. So May, whatever date that game's coming out, that's what's happening. That is what is happening. Also, I don't put it past Nintendo to make a beefy Switch. They definitely might. If there's a new God of War, I want that too, but IDK, if that's a thing. They announced the God of War sequel last year. Not yet. It was not at E3 because there was no E3, but they announced that. That's definitely not coming out this year though. That's next year. At the earliest. Love a meaty console, folks. Here we love ourselves a meaty console. Alright, I think all our slimes are fed to the best of my ability. So well, except for these little rascals. But they're not hungry right now, so let's just pretend we don't see that and get our veggies and then head back to that rat slime. I think I mentioned it's on a stream last year, but most of y'all would not have been there for that. But before the PS5 came out, I noted that it's the first time that a new major console was coming out. Like I remember when I was younger, I was like, man, I can't wait till I'm at the point where a new console's coming out and I can use my own money to buy it right when it comes out, and I'll be good. And then by the time the PS5 was coming out, like I definitely had the money to afford one if I wanted one, but I was like, nope, not gonna do it. I've learned that it's not worth getting a new console right at the start, or even 2 years in. Like really think about what is out for those consoles right now. That's not to say that nothing will ever come out for them, but like there's nothing out that demands you have your the demands that you're ready at this exact moment in time. Like, you know, like what's the must-play game at the moment? The answer is nothing. There's no. And all that stuff will still be there when you eventually do get one. So my advice is and has been to just wait. Just take your time. No rush at all. PS5 didn't show me anything I needed yet. Yeah. And like honestly, in my case, a lot of the stuff that looks good that's coming to the PS5 is also coming to PC. So I was like, oh, I really don't need one. Oh man, I have so many beats! I'm trying to figure out what I want to save and what I want to take to present to I think I'm gonna take these out. I'll save the Oka Oka. Oops. I'm not paying attention. But yeah, like anyway, well, as I was saying about the console situation, like I'm very comfortable just waiting because I bought my my PS4. I bought that. I think it was 3 years into the console cycle. Yeah, because I got mine in 2016, and the PS4 came out in 2013. And by then, there was like plenty of stuff already out, and so I did not miss a thing. That's like the thing to remember is like all the games that you're gonna want are gonna be there. They're gonna be cheaper. Not no $70. Like I really want to play the new Ratchet and Clank whenever that comes out. I'm not. That game's retail is $69. Nice. And I'm like, look, I love Ratchet and Clank, and to be honest, if I had a PS5, I would probably still spend $70 to play it. But by the time I get a PS5, it's probably going to be $40, $30. So, do I need to play it right now? No. Would I like to play it right now? Sure. But there's also plenty of games that I can play right now on my PC. Heck, there's even stuff I can play on my PS4. So, yeah, we're just gonna take it easy on that one. No rush. That's my advice. But you know, everyone sees a new shiny console and like everyone wants to be first in line. I'm just like, really think about what you're gonna be doing with it. The only people I think who should be first in line for the new console, or who should have been first in line for the new console, are people who got their PS5 on day one, or PS4 on day one, and that thing is old and it's chugging along. It overheats quickly. Like then, yeah, sure. If that's the situation you're in, then yeah. Upgrade, because you just flat out need a new console. It's not even about oh, you know, you want the newest thing. It's like, oh no, you definitely need to upgrade right now. Alright, the rest of this is for the Rad Slime, the almighty Rad Slime. Alright, let's go. Boop! Alright, let's open the map. Oh, it's over here. Actually, I might have to. I think I still might have to go around. So that's the console minute with me. Yeah, am I leaving? I'm leaving. I got. Sorry. I got so turned around. That's a cliff. I don't want to go there. Music in this game is just so pleasant. Also, like, not to keep talking about consoles too much, but one interesting thing to note is that a lot of games coming out, a lot of multiplayer games, I should say, that are coming out. My guy, you are out in nature. Just eat the carrot. Jesus Christ. These lazy slimes. They need me. They need me. That's all I was saying. Oh, we got some Oka Oka. We'll take that. Consoles, games. A lot of multiplayer games are coming out with crossplay, and I'm bringing that up because, you know, for years, ever since I was a young lad, the biggest reason to get a console is because that's what the one your friends have. Ah, we made it. But like now, there's crossplay for a lot of the popular, like Apex Legends today just launched on the Switch. And look, if you want to play with, if you're on Switch, you can play with your friends. Oh shoot. You can play with your friends who are on PC, PS4, Xbox. So it's like, do you need to get a PS4 to play games with your friends anymore? The answer's literally no. But I don't know, just something to think about. Ah, hello. Hi. I brought you food. Oh. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna have to suck these rat slimes up because I need to collect the stuff they dropped. Alright. Oh, we got a key! Yay! Key! Slime key, slime key. Alright, cool. Awesome. Possum. Right, let's get out of here. Ah! I do remember seeing a door somewhere around here, but I don't know if I want to use it on that door. I also can't remember. So there was like another door in that like secret jungle place too. I do want to use this key before the stream's over, before we end the stream. So, all right, let's head back to the Wow, rat slimes. I'm sorry, you cannot be doing the cute little pop out of the ground thing because you guys are dangerous. Too dangerous to be sneaking up on me. Whee! Alright, let's... Hey guys, I brought a friend for you! Oop. Actually, let me see if the map has, like, any of the door locations. I don't see it. Ooh, what's this? Have I been here? Like a little, it's like white grass. Guess not. Maybe that's where the next door leads, so we'll take a look, see if we can happen upon a new area. Maybe find a new slime. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe find some new veggies or fruit. Got a lot of crystal plorts. I'm just gonna fire them off into the refinery. Because why the heck not? Let's see if we can build any other equipment. Now, these resources just drink my plorts up. I know I haven't mentioned it lately, but this game is very good. still having a ton of fun with it. It's like nice to like, because like, you know, not all games, well, maybe for better streamers, but not all games are, I've found, have been good for streaming. Like I said, maybe a better streamer would be able to make anything fun. So it's like nice to stumble into a game that I enjoy streaming, but it's also like a fun stream game. Like it's like mindless enough that I can like interact with y'all, but also engaging enough that I think it's pretty cool visually what's going on and all that stuff. So I don't know. What I'm trying to say is thanks for tuning in. Quite the relaxing game. It is, and it's hard to. There are definitely a lot of games I feel like that will advertise that or come across that way that really aren't. Dang, you guys are just so dangerous. These are dangerous slimes. They look cool though. It's a cool looking slime. Dangerous, but very cool looking. But very dangerous. Do not go in there. They will hurt you. Oh, they're hungry! No, they're hungry! No, not them! Don't worry, I'll get y'all some fruit. Okay, let's get some Q berries for my hungry guys. I'll put these odd onions away. Wait, where? Odd onions here? Oh. Alright, well, add some more storage, I guess. Honey, I agree. That is very odd. Oh well. It kind of. There we go. That is very odd indeed. Alright, let's go feed our hungry little bastards. Hey, uglies. Eat up. Alright, I'm like trying to. I'm like, I keep turning around because I'm like, okay, let me put these away, and then go, and then I'm like, oh, well, I can go and get those, and then I'm like, oh, well, you know what? I should just put them all away before I go down there. Hence why I keep changing my mind halfway into a run. All right. Wait, where were the other hungry slimes? I think that was it, if I'm mistaken. But I'm just so happy and glowing. Oh man, they need food too! Alright. Alright, they need some Oka Oka. Alright, once I do this last run for this last food run, we will then use this key on something. Because folks, we got a key, we gotta use it. Gotta use it to open the door. We will not be using it to open any doors of darkness. We will just be using it to open the doors of slime time. If you catch my meaning. What do you think, for anyone who is, you know, still in the interactive mood, what do you think is the most satisfying item to vacuum up in this game? I think it's the Q-berries. That's my... I think it's because of the shape. Because it all makes the same sound. Like, the Oka Oka makes the same sound getting vacuumed up as the Q-berries, but I don't know, there's just something especially satisfying about slurping up that old Q-berry to the vac pack, so I don't know. Let me know. Perhaps someone saw says heartbeats. Okay, that's honestly heartbeats. Like whenever there's a lot of them, it's pretty nice to. Hands says honey. I definitely don't disagree with that. Don't worry, I will get some food in a moment. Oh, Bridges, sorry. You guys are the same color. Bridges says hens. Whoops. I just glanced, I was like, oh yeah, that was honey. Bridges said hen. My mistake. Now they're both like lime green. When I squint, y'all names look alike. I mean, their names don't... Well, they both have underscores and they're both green, so... Yes. Exactly the same! So yeah, my bad. But, yes, Bridges says... hens. I don't disagree. I would like to, but I can't, because it's correct. I really need another vac pack upgrade. I hope there is one. 50 is not enough. Alright, let me put these ports into the dispenser. Alright. Yes, I think for me, Q-berries are the most satisfying to vacuum up. Just something about watching those cubes go into that vac pack that's just... too good! Alright, eat up your rapscallions. I'll collect those later. Looks like everyone else has plenty of food. Oops. Alright, gotta store some of these, squirrel them away. Alright, we are in business. Alright. This is another reason this game is so satisfying. You got the hum of all the machines, you got your slimes being dorks, and it's just like, yeah, this is all because of me. The farm really just comes to life once you got everything going just the right way. Alright, I'm gonna make another purchase or upgrade, and then we're gonna head out and see what else we can find out in the far range. Slime trophy, 15,000. Alright, these upgrades are getting more pricey. Whoa, hello. It even has lights. Wow, that's definitely. Wow. Well, we got a trophy, slime trophy. Awarded to me, the best slime in this whole dang range. This game needs emotes. I just decided that this game needs emotes. It'd be very cute to just, you know, be able to flex. No, just sometimes you gotta flex on them. Sometimes you just gotta flex on them. Bridget says, I wanna eat it. Story of my life! Alright. Let's use this slime key. Do the damn thing. Folks, we got keys that need opening. Wait, no, we got locks that need opening. We got the keys to open them with. So we're gonna use the keys to unlock the locks and open the doors, which need unlocking. Because, folks, ow! Keys. They're gonna try to kill me. Ah, wait, demons! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I could have waited till the daytime to do that, but why do that when I can just do this and show up at night? I have a flashlight. I always forget about that. I always forget that I have this flashlight. It's pretty nifty. Alright, let's go to the PlayStation zone, as I call it. Oh, well, I don't have any chicken to feed you. Oh, I got one. Hey. Alright, now I just need to remember where that key... I remember seeing another door here, I just don't remember where it is. We'll find it. There's no rush. Let's just explore. Yes, so Bridges asks, did you just explode that cat and it blooped out coins? Which, yes, that is what happened. So the money cat, sometimes just the money tabby, sometimes you just see it running around and it has a little coin jingling on it. It just wants a little snack, and then if you give it a snack, it gives you money. I'm assuming some of these bridges will get fixed over time, maybe with upgrade purchases or something, but right now, cannot go there. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I'm supposed to be having leftovers tonight. So this entire time I've been like, man, what should I have? I just don't know. Air fry some fries. That's not. That's never a bad idea. It's never a bad suggestion, I should say. Ah! Jerk! Get out of here! How dare you blow up in my face? I'll blow up in your face. I'll blow up. You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh wow. Uh-oh, I hear the menacing music. Maybe I will make something with fries. I think the air fryer will be getting used, I just don't know what I'm gonna use it on. Look at carrots, they look different. I think it's just the light. Air fryer is lit. Makes this like I said this last time. God tier tech. God tier tech. There's doo-doo tier tech. Printers are doo-doo tier tech. Air fryers, good. Inventions that have only helped the world. No downsides. Alright, I think I can make it. Ah! I made it. Printers take up all the space and run out of ink, and like they jam. There's all sorts of problems that just happen to them because they're stupid and. I don't need the negative energy of boom. Y'all better calm down with this explosion. I just liberated your island from the explodey boys. Oh, there's a lot of explodey hunter tabbies. Dangerous place to be. Oh, you guys are attacking me, so I'm gonna let them do whatever they want to do. I'm just gonna leave. Y'all wanted to catch the fade? Guess what? Okay, that wasn't very nice, I have to admit. Also, I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, there's nothing over there. Oh. I do remember seeing a door out here though, so let's... I'm just trying to figure out the gameplay explanation for all these boom tabby slimes because I don't see anything that they would be guarding. Like, there doesn't seem to be a reason to go over there. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm just lazy. Oh, let's see what H has to say. I highly advise you have a jetpack and a few upgrades before tackling what's ahead. The land is all broken and twisted, and there's plenty of feral slimes about who you won't see it coming before they blast you right into the sea. Keep those peepers blue. So okay, so I'm guessing if I go further. Oh man, how am I gonna make it back? Ah, no! Okay, whew. Alright, I almost went real bad, real fast. Oh my god. It was that chicken just popped out of the ground and then that pink slime just ran up on it and just ate it immediately. Didn't give it a chance. No chance at all. Not gonna lie, that was dark. That was pretty dark. But also hilarious. I saw something over there. Alright, I'm just gonna run. Oh, none of them popped out of the ground. Okay. It's over here? Ah! It was here all along! Also, there's a lot of chickens here. Roosters. The like, so I'm just gonna steal some of those away. I don't need the Elder Hen. Taking up space. Oop. Alright, let's see where this key leads. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I'm liking the new digs. Something mysterious. Now, if that last area was like a PlayStation 1 adventure game, this is like a Legend of Zelda RPG type. Oh, we got some stuff going on here. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like brown color, so I'm guessing maybe a honey slime. Then this is probably a phosphor slime. Plort. A tabby slime? No, rock slime. Okay, so we got some stuff going on here. And then we got another keyhole, which, dang it. And this is a... what is this? Maybe a rad slime? Got some altars here. So we gotta... so I guess we just gotta bring some plorts here. So the pink slime one's already activated. Alright. Got... honey... tabby... rad... boom... phosphor... well... dang it. Not that this isn't a cool little area, but I was kind of hoping that we would get a new area and some new slimes to play with, but this is fine too. Sometimes you gotta make some progress to make more progress. Yep, that's. I gotta bring some plorts then, which we will. Alright, I only see a few of them, but I see a lot of lights lit up, so I'm like wondering if maybe... oh wait, no, there's Boom. Okay. So we're gonna have to make multiple trips back, because there's more slime things than I have. Could probably actually, we could probably find a few of these, well, except for the rat slime. We'd have to go back to the ranch to get one of those. But we can find a honey, and... okay, let's do that. Alright. Ow. Wait, where's the... oh, there it is. Alright, thank you. Alright. That was nice. I like that. Alright. There was a tabby one. Yeah, there, it's up there. Oh, it's good. Alright. Just need a rad, phosphor, and rock. Someone says, oh, you're here. Yeah. I am here. Well, let's see if we can unlock his secrets before we head out, because I have the required plorts. I just need to go back to the farm and get them. So we need rock. That's puddle. Alright. Need honey. Slime. Not honey. Our friend. I mean, we need honey as well. We always need a helping. Helping of honey. I just meant generally in the game. We need a honey plort. Yep. 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 Alright. Yep. Alright. Let's head up here. Out of energy. Shoot. Alright, let's Skyrim our way up here. Yep. There we go. Wait, am I even in the right? No, I am not. Oh, what a coincidence, Boom Slime. Seems like you just wanted to explode right when I got here. Awesome. Steal all your chickens. Oh boy. Oh, it's dead. There we go. Alright, let's drop these chens off and then come back with those plorts. And let's see what secrets lie beyond. So we need phosphor, rock, honey, and rad. Bloop. Look at those beets. Ripe for a pickin'. Oh wow, a few of them. Oh, rest in peace to that rooster. Get up, my pretties. That rooster did not even end up in the pen. Alright, the honey port. Hey, you guys are already almost done with your food? Phosphor. I don't know, I'm only taking one. Just asking for trouble. Rock. Bad. Don't mind me, children. I'll be gone in I'll be out of here in a jiff. Don't even look at me. I'm not staying. Alright, let's head back to the mysterious place. Oh, the sun's going down. Ow. Ah! There we go. Oh, wow, this guy looks real nice. Oh man, Foster Slime's already out. Move! Ah! That's a pretty sky, folks. Can't beat views like that. It's making me miss Stardew Valley a little bit. I mean, not Stardew Valley, excuse me. No Man's Sky. But No Man's Sky has some really good skies. See, what did I say? I said those boom plorts will wait until I am nearby before they decide to start exploding. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. I was walking by and like, oh, really? You decided right then that you're gonna explode? Come on. I don't buy it. I'm gonna laugh every single time they make that noise. It's a cute noise. Okay, we got one more. All right, folks. Wait, no, we got two more. But now we got one more. Let's see what we got. Whoa. What's in here? Oh. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Ancient ruins. All that is lost is eventually found and lost once more. Oh, wow. Okay, looks like we stumbled into something, folks. Ah, yeah. This is the stuff, folks. Mysterious ruins? Majestic music? Folks, we have stumbled onto something cool. Fascinating, aren't they? Who do you think constructed these ancient ruins, and for what purpose? I'd visit this place and ponder that question often. Only one thing is for certain. These folks like slimes. Eventually I came to realize what this place was for and how to utilize it. Will you do the same? Oh my, what in the world is this? Quantum slime! Oh my gosh, folks. We have uncovered something secret, mysterious, and very cool. And we've met our goal to find another slime. Summons off this correct. New slime just dropped. New slime just dropped, folks. New slime just dropped. Sunburst tree. That new. Yep. Folks, it does not get newer than this. Wow. This is a very cool area. Got a new area, new slime. Alright, we'll do a quick little tour of this new area and then we'll... Oh wow. A hybrid. Pink Quantum Largo. Huh. Oh, I think 8 is enough. Huh. Very cool. Consider me impressed. Oh, we got a map. Yay! I'm gonna take 10. Alright, where is the exit? Because I gotta... It's cool to find new things, but you know, sometimes you gotta leave a little mystery. Oh, man, where's the tar? I'll take care of it. I don't see it. I hear it. Anyway. Ooh, is this the echoes that were mentioned earlier? Okay. Oh, I see. It's all coming together now, folks. What's down here? Door. Oh my god, tar slimes ruin everything! I'm like having a nice little moment and then they're just around killing everything. Let that open. Nope, that closed that door. Alright, let's find our way back out and then we'll check we'll return to this new mystery. Wow, there's a lot of them. You guys ruin everything, you know that? Ruin everything. No one likes you! Alright, this looks like the exit. And it's closed. Alright. New area, folks. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright. Let's head back to our farm and do a little... Also got a new key, a new keyhole, so if we get a new key, we got another possible location to use it. But that is for another day. Yeah, let's head back to our farm. What's up here? Nothing. Sometimes you gotta poke around. Nothing wrong with poking. Well, sometimes there's something wrong with poking. This was fun. This was a productive stream. It felt like it was a little aimless at first, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you just gotta mess around a little bit and poke around at everything to get settled in. We did that. Ow. Alright, home sweet home. Alright, we can get those later. That's a treat for Andrew on Monday. Or maybe even Sunday. Ah, so many stuff. I've been gone for too long. Alright, let's check the Slimepedia to see what these new things are. I want to know what these echoes are. Echoes! Echoes can be used for decoration. Simply vac them up and shoot them anywhere you want. They'll hover in that spot until you vac them up. Within the crumbling walls of the ancient ruins, small traces of energy can be found, never staying in one place for very long. Called echoes, they are believed to be a phenomenon resulting from some kind of ancient event. Since they are harmless, echoes are often collected by ranchers as good luck charms or used as decorations. Echoes appear regularly in the nooks and crannies of the ancient ruins, as well as from extractors. Cool! So I guess it's just cosmetic. And let's see what the deal with the new quantum slime is. Fruit phase lemon. Oh, we have not found one of those yet, so will. Slimeology. Quantum slimes appear to have resulted from some sort of event that took place in the ancient ruins long ago. At all times, a quantum slime is capable of emitting other possible realities of their being. Called ghosts, these other realities can come true, with the quantum slime aligning with the reality of the ghost, effectively teleporting. Uh-oh. Oh wow, they seem very challenging. Okay. Quantum slimes can be one of the most difficult slimes to manage, given their unique abilities. A rancher needs to learn to detect the quantum slimes are primed to take over the reality of a ghost, and act quickly, such as feeding them or just splashing them with some fresh water as a temporary measure. Flortonomics. Quantum slimes are believed by many to hold the secret to infinite resources. Given the quantum slime's ability to change reality, it is theorized that unlocking the potential of quantum florets could allow for technology that converges the realities of other entities into our reality, and well, basically we're talking about cloning stuff. Infinite energy, chickens, whatever. Probably no harmful side effects to this at all. Alright, so that's a problem for another day. Quantum slimes can teleport, so they gotta make sure that they are properly fed and tended to at all times. That's gonna do it. This is a fun one. Alright. Folks! How are you? I've had better days, but I'm just pushing through. And I hope you are all doing okay. Hope you all are staying safe out there. Taking care of one another. Etc, etc, etc. That's gonna do it for this week's stream. I will be back possibly Sunday. We'll see. Fridays and Saturdays are my secret stream days, so those are always up in the air. That's if I want to do a secret stream. You gotta be following the channel to know when I'm gonna do one of those. I haven't done one yet so far. I did a few secret streams at the end of last year. I was like, oh, I'm streaming. It's 12 at midnight, but I'm streaming. But hopefully I should be back on Sunday. We'll see. I feel like the last few times I've scheduled a Sunday stream, something has happened. Or something. I don't know. I don't know why. Did I stream this past Sunday? No, I didn't. Okay. This Sunday I will most likely stream, but no promises. Make sure if you're not already in the old Discord, make sure you join us for some fun in the digital sun or under the digital moon, whichever you prefer. You can also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Saunders13. There you can see my awful takes and bad opinions, as well as my unfunny jokes. I also have a YouTube channel. There's no crazy content up there right now. Right now it is just archives of these very streams. So if you ever miss a stream and you want to see the archive, or if you just want to blast from the past and you want to see how things were done a year ago to the day, we're not there yet. Actually, we might be pretty close. Anyway, those will be on my YouTube channel. For everything else, yeah, I'm here. Discord, Twitter. What else do you need? Oh, I have Instagram as well, but I don't think I have a. I don't think I have a. I don't think I have a command for that yet. All that you can find. They're all available. Instagram. My Instagram is the same as my Twitch channel. Instagram.com/aj13. Look, if you want to follow me there, folks, I'm not gonna say no. That's gonna do it for this Wednesday. I hope you all have a good night, and yeah, take it easy. I have a few streamer buddies who occasionally stream. You can find their information somewhere on this page or some in a tab somewhere. And you can also find folks who stream in the Discord. So make sure you support those other folks as well. They are also excellent. Bridges, who's in the chat, streams. Mo, who is tunes in from time to time, also streams. I have a few other friends. My buddy Rob, he streams as well. My friend Alex, Eyebrown Sugar, she streams some COD gameplay. So there's something for everyone. We're gonna follow all of them, but they're great. They're great people. So give them a look see if you have not already. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. If not then you'll see me Monday with some more video games. Take care, everyone. See ya! What do I want to be? Good night, everyone.